4, 3.
Just go.
Don't tell me what to do. And welcome back to Top Dogs. And today is a Halloween special. I'm FictionBoi.
I'm ArcaDad.
I'm Whiplash Wolf. And we have a special guest.
And my name is Bio, aka Biogodz, and Al the Wolf. Hello, folks.
Also one of our producers.
Yes.
Yep. Mom!
We gotta get
right,
the
let's
extra
get this
titles
episode.
and just... So, I'm gonna be werewolf today. That's my costume. As you could probably tell, if the camera could come look at me real quick. Camera! Thank you. So I have dark eyes. And that's pretty much my werewolf. I also got scars too, but I guess I bleed blue blood.
Blue blood.
I think dark
mine
flare eyes are stupid. Wait.
Is
Why not?
Himbo Hooters outfit.
Not
FemBoi
Hooters?
Himbo Hooters.
Hoot hoot.
It's just the opposite of bimbo, but I'm just a male that's stupid instead. What? It's true. I'm not the smartest cookie. I'm not the smartest cookie. I'm like a sugar
I won't
cookie
even mention.
because I don't have any
You know what?
toppings on
I'll probably do my best not to mention
it.
2 weeks of my. I won't mention the 2 weeks.
The 2 weeks. What? Being at a con together?
No, I'm referring to the thing you forgot.
Well, I honestly thought you guys said it was the end of November. All right, I honestly thought that. I thought it was like right after Black Friday. I was like, all right, cool. That's what I remember hearing.
That's okay. There's always another time.
But also, if it wasn't for my dumb self also breaking my car, I'd probably be able to still come. But we'll continue on with that later on.
What would String be? He's still a cyborg. If he chooses to be a cyborg, he should be a cyborg next year.
I could try that. I didn't have time, sadly, to work on my avatar for Halloween. I was actually in Toronto for most of the week to actually proceed with the embryo transfer with our surrogate mother. So luckily, if everything goes all right, in 9 months, I'm going to be a dad. So
Yay.
my husband and I are really excited about that.
Yay. Congrats, by the way.
Congrats.
Thank you.
Congrats. You have a name for him yet?
Let me ask you a question.
Oh, yeah.
Well, it's
He's
just
found
an
names
embryo.
already. Yeah.
Do you care if it's a boy or a girl?
I have a natural tendency to prefer a boy because I am a man and this stuff I'm comfortable with. But women, the periods and stuff, and I'm gay, so I don't know much about the female anatomy. But I've realized that plenty of help. My mother is like 5 minutes away. Mother-in-law is 11. So all of those girl things that I don't know about, I'm gonna have people to help me out. And in the end, you know what? I don't mind. Girl or boy or girl, I really don't mind. I'm gonna be happy.
That's fair
I'm gonna
enough.
be
That's
a proud
fair
dad either way. So,
And
yeah.
Biogodz, how are you doing?
I'm doing pretty good. Been working on stuff in production this year. Mostly a new series for TikTok. A really epic one, too.
Yeah.
Yep,
Nice.
sci-fi.
I like that.
Yeah, your content
Alright.
I've seen is
That's
pretty
a secret
good.
project. We can't see.
I mean,
Much about a secret.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Secret.
Biogodz, if you had the opportunity to be in a Halloween costume for your persona, what would it be?
Definitely a werewolf. Like a werewolf version of my persona.
So you want to be Werewolf Brothers? Cool. All
I
right.
actually do have a werewolf avatar, too, like for Halloween for this year.
Oh, you do.
You
Okay.
guys want to see it?
Oh, you can pull it up while I ask the questions.
Okay.
Anyways. All right, so everybody celebrates and Halloween, and some people actually don't. In fact, Australians don't celebrate Halloween, if I'm correct on that.
Oh, I did not know that.
It's not really celebrated that much. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Oh my God, this werewolf is really big. It's actually bigger than me in fiction.
Oh my god, that's so big.
I
was gonna say, I feel like
Can I give him belly rubs?
Australians. Oh my god, that's so
Move my
massive.
mirror real quick. There we go. But yeah, this is my werewolf avatar for Halloween.
So just
So
to
big.
tell people that are listening to the audio file, basically Bio's arm span almost reaches from both sides of our logo in the background.
Oh my god, that's so massive.
Yeah.
I was gonna say
His hands
Australians
are bigger as
probably.
my chest.
I feel like Australians don't celebrate Halloween because they live in a horror show like every 365 day a year. Look, I'm
they're
sorry,
spiders.
I don't like spiders, but looking at what is the wolf spider, I think is what it's called, and how big it can get, I will live anywhere else in the world that doesn't have that thing.
Yeah. Okay.
Understandable.
So
Yes,
speaking of
no.
the Halloween, and I wanted to mention that yes, some people do celebrate Halloween, some people don't. But what are you guys got any plans? Does the Canadians celebrate Halloween?
Yes, we sure do. Actually, it's pretty popular.
Oh, yeah.
One of my favorite holidays I celebrate. This year, I didn't know what we were going to do at first, but it turns out we're going to have a Halloween party at our restaurant. And actually, we're going to have a group of musicians that, if you guys have played Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag, there's a group of music that plays the songs on the ship. They're called Les Musaraignes. I think they're actually coming to a restaurant to have a big party. And I was hesitating between putting my fursuit on or putting my cosplay of Master Chief from Halo 3. And I think I'm actually going to show up with my Master Chief armor that I made from Halo 3. It's going to be
Oh
fun.
yeah.
Halo 3 was the best. But with us, I think I'm gonna go spend time with my friend Ronnie and his boyfriends. Just to see how he's
they're
doing.
Sweet beans. They're really
Yeah,
sweet. I hope to
because
meet them one day.
it all depends because right now Jamie has COVID, so I can't go in there right now.
No, it's Gabe. It's Gabe that has COVID.
Actually, Gabe is fine now. And Ronnie
okay.
recently just got it too. But what about you, Whiplash? What are you gonna do? What's your plans? Besides
There's
stealing
two
candy.
Stealing candy. I don't steal candy yet.
Your turn.
But there's two things, all right? One, Halloween is my mom's birthday, so I usually celebrate that with her mostly on Halloween. And two, the weekend prior, since it's on a Monday this year, this weekend I'm going up to Denver to celebrate Halloween with some friends. So I'll be taking my fursuit up there and partying all weekend pretty much.
Oh, that sounds fun.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be a blast.
What about you, Bio?
What's wrong with my?
And you got the curse now. Yeah, Bio basically just Fiction almost like hip thrusted almost to my face. I was like, whoa.
Oh, you like it?
Oh my god.
I'm not gonna say no. I'm not gonna.
So for
Hip
Halloween,
thruster,
I'm just gonna stay
3000.
home and just like pass out candies. That's it. And watch some spooky
I wish
horror
I could
films on
do that.
Netflix.
I wish I could give out candy, but every time we decorate, there's literally no kids in my street that walk by. Literally no kids. I would dress
think-
up with my fursuit and give kids candy out, but no kids
I don't know.
at all.
Kids be
Yeah,
terrified
I'm
of
gonna-
fursuiters.
Oh, they
I
were
don't know.
a lot more scared of my Master Chief armor than my fursuit. I would get first. We call it having first blood. When you're a bunch of cosplayers and fursuiters that walk up to a crowd, the first person that makes the children cry, we call him. Oh, I got first blood. I don't know why, but yeah, my
I guess
Master
it's
Chief
the
armor
flood.
would scare kids a lot. But my fursuit is a lot better. If they're too scared,
Yeah.
I just whip out my tail, and on the tip of my tail, there's a little squeaker, and I show it to them, and actually, I gain their trust that way, and they start playing with it, and they're all happy, and the parents laugh. Good time.
Yeah.
Actually, yeah, to be fair, I'll be going to my mom's house and just spend time with her, and I'll get in my fursuit and just pass out, candy to kids. But, do spend some time with my parents while doing something interesting that they like doing. Since they're getting up in age and they're like passing out candy now. Which is such an interesting thing.
I kind of find it fun. It's fun to see them because they're adorable. They're so cute.
Yeah.
Oh, it's funny too, because like every time I have like a kid, like my parents live in a neighborhood, like a gated neighborhood. So every kid that comes up to me, like I usually have my suit on and my lights are red since they light up. So at night, it looks terrifying, honestly, from a distance, to say the least.
You just see glowing red eyes.
Just imagine those red eyes. Red eyes staring into your soul.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I'm really curious. Have you guys ever went trick-or-treating in fursuit?
I did.
Really?
I used to take out my nephews for trick-or-treating, and I would accompany them in my fursuit, actually.
I found out that apparently
it is.
Like, go trick or treat. Like one time, I had like a group of friends in my local area. We all had fursuits, and then one they were like, you know what? Let's go trick or treating in the neighborhood, see if we can get a lot of candy. And then when we went to all the doors, we got like a lot of candy, and people even stepped out and got photos with us because of our, our costumes and stuff. And after that, I was like, oh my god, like we got a crap ton of candy for just doing this.
Yeah.
I found out that apparently in Virginia it's apparently against the law to trick or treat if you're over 14. Apparently.
Really?
Ooh.
I think there's a social law, like a social rule, like if you're more than 16 or 17, you shouldn't be trick-or-treating because that's an activity that should be reserved for kids and young people.
No, I mean, like, this is actually against the law. Like, Virginia has a law saying that if you're above 14, you cannot go trick-or-treating. Otherwise, you can actually face fines and possibly jail time.
How can they know if you're under the fursuit?
Because who's going to be able to afford a $5,000 carpet?
Yeah,
that's fair.
Carpet.
Yeah.
Oh, so I wanted to ask one thing, though. So, everybody's trick-or-treated when they were a kid. I know I have. But have any of you guys ever done tricks? I did some bad ones. I'm not gonna lie. I was a bad kid.
I was a really nice kid. I didn't do anything bad, honestly. I'm pretty boring on that part.
Yeah, I'm the same way. I'm boring.
The only time I pulled a prank on Halloween is when I pretended to be a lawn decoration and scare people on my property.
So what happened
was when I was a kid, I got like one of those costumes that had like the glowing eye because like the way it comes on and comes off, like it looks like you're a lawn decoration. So I put on the spooky ghost costume with the red eyes, and I was like standing like this, and people thought I was decoration on the lawn because they were like, "Yo, dude, that is badass," and I was like just standing just like quietly, and then when they come up, I was like, "Ah!" And they're like, "Ah!"
Oh, that's awesome.
Oh my god.
That's great.
Okay,
That'd be hilarious.
Let me tell you how bad of a bad boy I was as a kid. I'm going to go through the basic stuffs. Okay. 1, I TP people's houses. 2, I egg somebody's house.
Classic.
Oh no.
I literally chased children with a chainsaw. Of course, there was no chain on it.
That'd be fun though. Not gonna lie.
So we have. Can I interrupt you on something with that? We
Wait,
have
let me.
Okay, yeah, finish. Because the chainsaw thing, I love it.
Yeah, we can get back to it. I'll remind you. So there was TP, eggs, chainsaw. There was also.
Oh no.
There were one time kids said they wanted candy. And I said, I got you. And I told them, close your eyes. Picked out the thing. There was a fake snake in there. But it felt real because it was kind of slimy.
What did you do? Sorry?
Oh my
fake
god.
Snake.
Oh, a fake snake. Okay. Wow.
And the thing was, that was funny. I was mean in Halloween. And there was also, I had a pumpkin, and I told them there was candy in there, and when they took their hand and it was red icing, it's like you just murdered a pumpkin, and then now you had some blood. I was like, now you gotta eat it.
You got blood.
I was mean. I think the worst thing I ever did was the chainsaw thing. But back to what you were saying.
Yeah, so we have we have a Six Flag park in Montreal called La Ronde, and they do a Halloween special for Six Flags, and they actually have like actors dressed up like as serial killers, and there was a guy actually walking around with a mask with a chainsaw, like aggressively walking and like faking to attack people, and you would hear like random screams followed by a bunch of people laughing because like a girl freaked out. I thought it was brilliant. I love it.
I remember
That's
a
not a
couple of
bad
friends
idea.
of mine. I remember a couple of
That's-
friends of mine who.
That's not a bad idea now. I might just take the chain off my chainsaw, get in fursuit, and go crazy with it.
That'd be viral. But
Do
But
a
what I
TikTok
will
with it. Have
say-
people record you doing it.
Might have to. Just sneak in the back, like sneak in a bush, and then just jump out with the red eyes and just chase people. Like a
Dude.
demon chasing people.
That would be awesome.
what was another?
Actually.
I lost my train of thought.
Did Bio
no.
do stuff? Did you do tricks?
Well, the only time I did was just to scare people. That was it. I never did anything mean or
Oh, yeah, you
malicious.
said
But there are a couple of times though I have like funny stories about where people I'll tell you that part of the story. Like, so what happened was when I was on the front lawn, I basically had like a knife prop like this, and the people were like, "Hey, is that thing real or is that a person?" Like, oh my god, the eyes are glowing red. Oh damn. Like, is it? So as they were like talking to each other and like trying to figure out if I was a lawn decoration or a costume, I went for like when I was doing this, I went and back to normal, and then they just
Stop
like,
moving.
yeah, so
They're like, "Oh, fuck."
yeah, because I was like polishing the knife, and I was like just like polishing and then go back to normal, just to mess with them.
Oh, that's great. Good idea.
That'd be great, honestly.
Oh,
Yeah,
I need to start doing stuff like that. You guys inspired me to do stuff.
Your train of thought came back?
my friends tried to do
Oh.
something during the purge. Like they dress like the purge people.
Oh, God.
One was really good, and this one he made on his own, but he had like a tuxedo. But it was like a bloody tuxedo.
I hate
And-
the purge people so much.
But his mask was amazing. Had a zipper that was halfway. He cut out the mask and to add a like a jester look. There was blood coming out of it, and his eyes were glowing, like flashing red. It was cool. But he would just like
That's-
he would come up to you. He would just look at you, and, like just standing perfectly still. And he would just tilt his head very slowly, holding a knife.
Have you guys done anything like really cool on Halloween? Like anything cool or fun, or have a cool ass costume that just make people go, "Wow, that is sick," or "Yo, that is awesome."
I
I
had a
mean,
gas mask.
unless you
Mine
see
was-
people liking, like, people who've never seen a furry before see someone's furry suit and,
Yeah, kinda
liking
same here.
that. Because, I mean, those things are expensive, and usually what people see on, like, Halloween is just, like, store-bought costumes. They don't really see, like, handmade costumes. I mean, like, we didn't make them ourselves, but, someone did make them for us.
Yeah.
I made one.
Custom-made suit.
I know it's a lot of work. I made my fursuit and my husband's fursuit.
We'll see. Any games
I can
that
send
you
you a
guys like to
picture
play during
you want.
Halloween?
I'll send Coltyn a picture so he can show it. But yeah.
Yeah.
I kind of want to go, like, I know you were talking about it earlier, ArcaDad, but I have, like, a want to go to a haunted place on Halloween
I can
and
take
just,
you
like,
to
hunt for
plenty of
ghosts.
them.
But up in Virginia, I'm pretty sure there's plenty of places up there.
Okay, so it's mostly but I want to mention this. I will mention this. So before I was a furry, and before I did all this,
What?
I used to be a paranormal investigator.
Oh,
And
Oh,
yeah,
that's nice.
I've done that a couple of times. I did about 20 cases, but not really cases. Nobody's really asking it. In fact, I was trespassing places I shouldn't be. Don't do that.
Like that dog.
The most creepy place I've ever been to was a sanatorium in Kentucky. And the history of that building is very sad. It used to hold a lot of patients with tuberculosis. And in fact, if you guys want to see the building, I'll see if Coltyn can make sure to put up the picture. This is what the building looked like. So in this,
Scary.
Just looking at Coltyn. Coltyn is not scary at all right now.
and so
He's just got his tongue sticking out, actually.
the history
I
of this
know.
building. There is a couple of things that's happened there. Yes, the building is sad because there is a lot of tuberculosis patients that died there. That was all it is, and there was no cure at that time when it was happening. There was a couple of nurses who committed, yeah, I'm not
They
going to say
cancel
it
their
because-
subscription to life, basically.
Yes.
Commence self-harm,
Okay.
pretty much.
It is very sad and it's unfortunate. It's a very, and the only way I could get in there is that you had to go through the tunnel. You couldn't go in the entrance, the tunnel of death. That's where they dragged the bodies, and it was so eerie.
Ooh.
I do not recommend anybody doing paranormal investigation unless you know exactly what you're doing, because if you're going there alone, you're not going to survive. Not really,
I've
like
actually-
literally, but it's more like it's better to go in a group and communicate with the team.
I've actually been on a paranormal activity with my sister is actually producing a paranormal activity show, and they had 3 investigators and they joined them, and I was there just to be a technician to operate the security cameras. I ended up being on the maintenance investigation because I witnessed 7 of the 9 occurrences that happened. Honestly, to me, just gadgets going off because there's a presence or random words coming out. I have a hard time believing in spirits, but I've been wrong. But there were some like things that happened. I was like, okay, that is a really, really weird coincidence. Certain things happened, but it was an old asylum that was built many, many years ago in Winchester, Indiana. It was the asylum. I forgot. But basically, it was like an asylum that was built on a previous building, and the building, the old one, had the marking of the Freemasons on it. It was kind of weird, and it was people that were dying or couldn't work. They would go there, and they would work in the fields and stuff to pay their rent. But a lot of people were abandoned there. Some people that were sick left for dying, or didn't have a family, they were put there, and a lot of them died. And it was really interesting. Really enjoyed it. It was a fun experience. I still don't believe in ghosts, and literally I wanted things to happen to me because it's just me, a gadget going off. But the whole thrill, the experience, the excitement, the story, I want to do this again. I've only done it once, and I want to do more.
I wouldn't mess with that kind of stuff lightly. I could do that for you, but I need you to take my word. Especially me and Gay's word, because we actually plan on doing that too again.
I've always been respectful of the ghosts in the investigations. I've always been respectful, just in case something happened.
I just know that Andreas said
basically
he's gonna.
Spirits are basically like us, and just again, you always gotta treat them with dignity and respect, even if you come across them or see them.
But also, them can be very deceiving too. Some of them are mean, and if one is
Andreas said
very
he wants-
deceiving.
I know Andreas said he wants to take me to. I can't remember. I think he said it was a hospital up in Denver that's been abandoned for years now. I don't know. I want to go somewhere. I just want to find somewhere that's haunted and just investigate. Like, I just want to do it. I just want to do it. I want to be
but
scared,
make sure
like
you're-
IRL instead of a game.
You will be scared. Trust me. You don't get over it. But yes, speaking of this, we can do this. I want to talk about video games on Halloween, since I think this is a good time to bring it up, since we talked about paranormal stuff. I would like to play Phasmophobia right now on VR.
Oh, me too.
Let's do it. Unfortunately, you gotta go to bed afterwards, don't you, ArcaDad?
Wait, when?
Tonight.
Tonight.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna have to need to go to bed because I've slept like 4 to 6 hours for the past 3 days, and I'm working tomorrow. Yeah, I'm gonna spend some time. I haven't eaten yet, so I like to eat as well.
I understand
I'm
that.
trying to find the asylum where I was.
Bio, do you got phasmophobia?
Yeah, I have it. Yeah.
How about you, Coltyn?
Yeah, I have it.
Hell yeah! How about we just play it afterwards?
I have phasmophobia. I really like it.
How many people can be in the world? Can only be
4.
like 4. Damn,
Only
I
4.
wanted to bring him on because I know he has it too. Oh well.
Oh, I found it. So it's the Randolph County Asylum Infirmary that in Winchester. That's what.
Wait, you said
really
Winchester?
cool. Yeah. 12
Isn't that
hours
where
drive from where I am.
The Winchester rifles were also started at?
I don't know. That is part of American history I'm not aware about. But it was in Winchester, Indiana.
The Winchester Mystery House is actually in San Jose, California, but not.
Oh, never mind.
You know.
No, I mean, it's the Randolph County Asylum. And actually, they were struggling with their security cameras, and since I'm a security technician, helped them out. So I had access to live feed of the cameras for the whole night, and even a few days after that. And after that, they changed the stuff. I don't have access anymore. But yeah, it was interesting to see what was happening. It was a backup in case something happened. The guys, they knew about it. I had full access to the room even when they weren't there. They trusted me.
Oh,
that would be interesting to see.
Now, I'm going to change the subject a little bit. We can talk more about that later. Want to talk about candy. What is our favorite candies? And there is one candy. And name one candy that people don't like. Well, now, okay, let's start with Stream. What is your favorite candy? And
any sort of gummy candies are my favorite, like gummy bears, gummy worms. Those are my favorite.
Do you like Haribo?
Yes, I do.
Oh.
We don't have them in Canada. We don't have Haribos. Well, if you can get them, they're very rare. They're hard to find, but we have our own brand in Quebec, and they're really, really good. It's the same thing, honestly.
What is it called?
It's called Modu.
Modu
candy. It's a brand of candy, but there's other local brands that make their own jellies. We had Kanju. We have a few other ones. But Haribo is one brand been doing many.
It's like a French way of saying mildew.
Yeah, well, it's Modu is actually like a proper name. It's like the name of the founder or something. But they make a bunch of different candies.
Okay. What is your most hated candy?
Most hated candy? I don't like pretzels.
That's not a candy.
Really?
It can be considered as a treat. I don't like pretzels. I like the chocolate dip pretzels. Those are good.
Okay, yeah, those are good. Yeah,
not so much.
You ever had Pocky?
Understandable, yeah.
Air Pocky? Yeah, I like those.
That's pretty much.
I don't mind licorice at all.
Yeah,
I don't mind licorice. I can eat it. I'm not gonna.
Licorice.
It's not gonna be my first
I hate
pick,
those.
but I can still eat it. I don't hate
it's not
them.
my
I
most
don't
hated.
prefer them, but I don't.
Okay, I'm gonna do this. Let's make this a little bit interesting. My favorite candy starts with an R.
Rockets.
Reese's
No.
Puffs. No, not Reese's Puffs. Reese's.
Yes.
Reese's Pieces.
Reese's? Well, those are good, yeah.
Reese's. Yeah, it's Reese's.
Reese's Pieces are also great too. I love peanut butter. That's the problem with me. Don't ever, whatever you do not give your dog peanut butter because you'll hear.
It's the funniest thing to do. I used to do that with my friend's husky, and I would laugh my ass off because they would do that for 5 minutes. I did that with Thunder a few times. It was great.
The one candy, I actually hate two candies. Two candies that I hate. Similarly. And, oh.
There you go.
Thank you for that. So, the two candies I hate the most, because I hate them the same, is black licorice and almond joy.
Almond Joy?
Almond Joy?
Whiplash, you know what almond joy is?
Is that the one that has coconut in it?
It is. That's what almond joy is. It's.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I don't like almond.
those.
I don't know
It's
what
almond
that
and
is.
coconut. It's
All right,
How
Whiplash,
could
your
you?
favorite candy?
Oh, me?
Almond
Some
joy.
people like
Me.
circus peanuts.
I like just basic stuff. Honestly, I just like Hershey's, Tootsie
that's
Rolls,
what it is.
and Whoppers.
Oh, I love Tootsie Rolls.
Those
Tootsie
are
Rolls
good,
are
yeah.
oh. Okay,
What's
that's good.
what candy do you hate the most?
Dots.
Dots. Oh yeah,
I actually
those
like
are-
them, but they stuck to your teeth. It's so annoying, but they taste good. They just stick everywhere.
Is it
What about
they get stuck in
Werther's
your
Original?
teeth? Is that what it is, Whiplash? You don't like them to get stuck to your teeth, or it just doesn't taste like anything?
Just the flavor. My God, the flavor is
And you know what? You know what does get stuck to your teeth too, but it tastes pretty good.
Tootsie Rolls.
Peanut butter.
No, Milk Duds.
Oh yeah,
Milk
true.
Duds.
Oh yeah, milk duds. They stick to the eighth. Like,
What about you, Biogodz? Your favorite candy and your most hated candy?
there's actually two favorite candy I like: Tootsie Pop and Kit Kat. But the ones I hate the most are the red. We call those? Are they called Twizzlers? Like the red ones?
Yeah.
There's those licorice too.
Yeah, like I do not like those. Like every time people offer it to me, they're like, "Here, try some." I'm like, "Do you like it?" And I'm like, "Here, I'll show you." Don't like it. Sorry. Really? Yeah. So that what else I don't like? That's like I'm trying to think. That one and the one that coconut candy has like coconut the nut and the chocolate on there. Like I don't like that one.
Almond.
Like just the coconut.
Almond Joys.
Yeah.
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 that's Almond
Yeah,
Joy.
those are not the best. Anything that has almond or coconut in it, it's just like an F for me.
You
Now,
should
I do want to
try-
point out.
Go ahead. Go ahead. No. I'm not a fan of coconut, but there's one thing I really like they sell at the dollar store here in Canada. They're toasted coconut marshmallows. I actually have a prop of it
Ooh.
because my friend Conus Arcanine, which I'm in an Arcanine for, I've actually they're marshmallows covered in toasted coconut, and they actually taste pretty good. Like, I'm not a fan of coconut, but that's my only exception. And I prop literally, so I'm showing the prop on the camera of what the toasted coconut look like, and they're really good.
They look like a bell. Looks like a
yeah,
bell.
they-
I will
kinda
say it looks
look
like a bell.
They're like
Yeah,
they're
it
like
does.
peepers, but instead of sugar on it, it's toasted coconut.
All right.
Huh.
So yeah,
All right.
they're
I gotta stand up for this one, and I'm kind of glad nobody mentioned this, but I'm gonna stand up for this one. Coltyn, you're gonna hate me for this one.
You gonna go tickle them? Tickle them.
No, not that.
Damn it, I was not quick enough.
If any of you don't like candy corn, go yourself, you.
Wow, that's
Wait,
gonna be
like
a lot of
what?
bleeps and like noises.
Like what?
It's just like one beep.
Yeah.
Wait. What were you saying? Like, as I didn't hear you over the amount of fucks you were saying.
Gonna be
said
beautiful.
something-
Are you okay? Coltyn, are you gonna be okay? That was a lot of F-bombs and words I used for candy corn. I don't understand why
You
people
just
hate
give him
candy
a-
corn. I
Oh,
think
candy corn! Yes.
Oh, you like
I do
candy
not like
corn?
that one.
Oh god,
I
they're
hate
shooting me
candy
already.
corn. I hate that.
What's the point? I'm not. It's
Candy
not.
corn candy.
To me, it's not good, but it's not bad either. It's weird.
I'm gonna slap
great
you guys.
It's great decoration. It is disgusting
yeah.
to eat.
That's the only purpose
Oh,
for
yeah.
it. It's decoration. Is it?
Like, it's great to like decorate a cake, decorate pies, decorate just Halloween stuff.
Hold on a
But
second.
Since the instant
Hold on a
Thanksgiving ends and Halloween ends, it's trash can time.
Yeah.
Trash can time, come on and grab your candy corn and we're gonna go into
How do you not like candy corn,
Oh my
you
God.
bastards?
I've had tried it. I have eaten them before. I
It's
just
okay.
don't like
We
the
don't
flavoring.
judge you. You're fine.
Yeah. Is this the?
You can eat what you want, but you have some interesting taste. You like almond joy and you like candy corn.
I don't like almond joy. I said that's my most hated.
No.
Oh,
yeah, he
I
doesn't
always say you liked it.
almond
My
joy.
bad. Okay, never mind. Okay, that's good. I will give you this. I have a friend. He does not like chocolate. He does not like peanut butter. And
Or I don't
he
like him
doesn't
already.
like coffee. Well, you met him at FWA.
So basically, he
weird
doesn't like.
taste.
So basically, he doesn't enjoy life. That's what you're saying.
He likes mac and cheese.
Oh, that's
Wow.
good though. I like that. Have you tried
he just
cooking
has a very
every
good
ingredient of the? Have you tried those like
Oh.
instant like those mac and cheese that you got the box powder and everything? If you do that, there's a recipe where you put everything at the same time and you cook the noodle in the actual sauce instead of putting it afterward. It tastes so much better. There's TikTok
about
videos
that,
about it.
actually.
Look it up.
That might be a reason why I thought about it.
Oh, and you add 2 slices of singles, Kraft singles or American cheese in it. You let it in completely, and it'll make it extra creamy. So,
And-
By the way,
2 shots of vodka.
no.
Can you imagine vodka infused mac and cheese? You get
Speaking of mac and cheese,
everyone drunk.
have you guys ever
Put
actually
maple
used
syrup in
like? Oh,
That actually sounds
okay.
good, though. That actually sounds good.
No, that's a joke. I was kidding. Don't do that.
What? Maple
No,
syrup
I
makes
want to see
everything
the
better.
flavor. I want to see because the flavor. Because sometimes it might give unusual good flavor to stuff, you know.
I mean,
It's like
I'm
candy
pretty
bacon,
sure.
basically.
I'm pretty sure Colton's about to bleep this
Yeah.
out. But man, can you just imagine putting syrup on some right now? Oh my god, this sounds good.
What do you want? A yeast infection?
Colton is so
Colton
salty
is not
right
happy.
now. Oh my god.
He's gonna bleep like 5 letters words before and after.
about the macaroni and cheese. Have you guys ever tried like putting half and half of macaroni and cheese to get the flavor, like instead of using milk?
I like it with the milk though.
Like
Oh,
sugar,
okay, cream,
or like
okay.
creamer. Oh, creamer.
So
Okay, yeah.
you put like 15% cream or 35% cream in it.
Yeah.
Yeah, instead of milk, it's extra. So I do that.
Oh, yeah,
Plus the
you get
2
flavor.
slices of American cheese.
Yeah.
Deadly. Deadly.
Oh,
All right. Well, I gotta
Wait,
make
wait,
this
wait, what's the
announcement, guys. Wait.
Yeah.
Before announcement, please. Before announcement. Have you guys seen that video on TikTok where this guy is just like legit stacking cheese upon cheese upon cheese until it's a
I don't
tower of
ugh,
cheese?
No.
No.
And then
my
he,
God.
and then he like rolls around some flour, and then he coats it in hot Cheeto dust, and then he fries
Oh
it.
my god.
Okay,
No.
stop talking. I'm gonna throw
I didn't
up. This
see
is
this.
way too much.
I didn't see
This
this.
is way too much.
My
Wait,
favorite,
no, wait,
okay, my favorite stitch from that is like every time he slaps a cheese down, it has like that wet slap, and like this guy's just like staring at it, and then you start hearing the slap, and he just goes.
Just slaps that cheese on that pan.
It's so wet
My left
sounding.
hand is way harder than yours, by the way.
So I was, for people listening, I was mimicking what he was saying, like slapping the cheese on top of the other slices with my hands while making
By the way-
slap sound.
By the way, you
But
need to
it's
work
like-
on your technique of slapping because I slap way harder than you, cowboy.
Oh
Okay, bring it on, big boy.
I'm just saying, like, it's in the videos, like, the cheese slices keeps getting piled on, like, per half second because it's, sped up. So it's just, like, wet sound. It's just... Jesus
A
Christ.
wet
I'm gonna
sound.
look it up.
When it was
Oh,
okay,
I
so
mean-
we mentioned when you mentioned Cheeto dust, is it like normal Cheeto or hot Cheeto dust?
Hot Cheeto.
All right.
Okay, what is the thing with you guys American? I went to a Walmart and like hot flaming this, hot flaming that, flaming like half the
we
the
love
racks
spice.
of chip was
We love
hot flaming
spicy.
things.
We love
I like it
spice.
too.
By the way,
but you
yes,
don't see
America
in
likes-
Canada thing with maple syrup everywhere.
Here's the thing is,
I'm like, what's
American
the
likes
point?
spice. But if you want
Yeah.
spice, go to a Thai restaurant.
Oh, dude, I love
Or
Thai.
Oh,
Indian
okay,
restaurant.
okay.
What are
Indian
you
or
saying?
Thai.
Curry.
Those two. Those two.
Come on. Asian food
They will-
in general, I just love it.
They will make
right,
you
let me-
hate your
I gotta get back
intestines.
Okay, he's got to do his segment.
Go ahead.
God.
You gotta
be fun.
sidetracked by wet cheese.
You know what happens when you when you cook the macaroni cheese? You know that one Vine video where that guy went up
Oh,
to his
that-
mom, he's like, that's what good
What good sounds like.
Oh,
Oh god damn it.
Oh, I feel bad
I
for
gotta let
Colton.
go of the cheese.
The amount of
I gotta let go of the
bleeping you'll
cheese.
have to do. Oh
Yeah.
no, I'm so sorry.
Like
he's
his
not- he's
outer,
not
his
happy.
outer is so
Yeah.
happy, right? Like his outer is expressing joy, but behind those eyes are pure sadness and anger.
All right. So let me guys. I gotta
Okay,
do my thing.
yeah,
Okay. Be sure to subscribe to our Top Dogs on YouTube. If you're also hearing this from our podcast, be sure to follow that there. If you want to be notified with any of our videos on YouTube, click that notification bell. We will appreciate it. If you don't, well, Whiplash is probably going to do something with you with cheese.
Oh no.
I'll be making wet cheese sounds with you.
Oh no. This is what nightmares are made of.
Yeah, that's definitely a Halloween nightmare.
Yeah,
What?
it
Have a
is.
nightmare about Halloween cheese? What would be Halloween cheese?
Stop
Would it be
talking
kind of
about
like
cheese.
orange?
I'm done now.
Well, Halloween cheese have like pumpkin spice in it or something?
Probably.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Got sidetracked by cheese.
If you guys are looking for our audio podcasts and everything, you can look in the description below. We have a link tree that leads us to our RSS feed where we have all the different locations where we upload our podcasts on the audio file. We have Spotify, Google Music, Amazon Music, all those popular platforms. You can find us really easily. Just type in Top Dogs, plural, podcast, and you'll find us.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so now we're back at it. Whiplash, are you on your phone?
What's up? Coffee.
Coffee.
We also got
Coffee. What kind
also
of coffee?
Breakfast blend.
Let me ask this. So, we know Halloween is coming up. And we also know another holiday is coming up, which is Thanksgiving. What I don't understand is, us Americans, we throw a big party, a big thing in our grocery stores for Halloween. But then, once that's over...
we
Are you talking about that? Oh, yeah, question of the week first. Question of the week. Question of the week.
Sometimes... Wait, hold on. I keep...
Question of the week.
Sometimes I... Okay.
I got you. I got you.
No, I got it.
Let me read my phone. Go ahead.
Stop swearing. Rude.
At this point, it's whatever.
Okay, well, the question of the...
Sorry.
That's funny.
Stop it. Heartburn right now.
Oh my god.
I'm getting old.
Okay, the question of the week, everybody, is what is your all-time favorite scary monster or creature of the night? It's definitely werewolves. I know you degenerates. Okay.
Not for you, probably.
No, I'm not really into the whole 14 werewolves thing. Unlike you.
If a nightmare is bringing
No.
you secret pleasures, they're not nightmares.
I'm sorry, what?
Search again.
Fiction. Who is dressed as a werewolf right now?
I am one of those werewolves.
Yeah.
Well,
so you're one of those 14. You're one of those Twilight werewolves, huh? Is that what you're saying?
You gotta take your shirt off.
I have no shirt on. It's just fur.
I mean, there's a lot of interesting like creatures of the night. So we got to think. Besides vampires and Frankenstein, werewolves, zombies.
He's gonna
Jesus
possess.
Christ. Yeah, I'm getting.
Jesus,
There we go. Yeah, demons.
with it.
Yeah, demons are the one possessing me right now. Jesus Christ, they're possessing my trekkers. But I mean, you have a lot of things besides ghosts and all the normal things. Like, what about movies like the
You wanna do
creature from
classic
Jeepers
horrors?
Creepers, Blob.
Okay.
Yeah,
Michael Myers,
classic horror.
Halloween,
Yeah, Michael Myers. Well, just like killers, insane killers, pretty much.
Nightmare on Elm Street. You're talking about the classics. Yeah.
Yeah, classic.
I'm not
classics.
scared of any of those guys for some reason.
Krampus, the Christmas Krampus, whatever his name is.
Oh, that was good. I'm more terrified about people who are people like Jigsaw.
Oh, well, that's more of like a real life basic thing. That's not like.
Yeah.
I mean, that is technically.
I think
yeah.
I remember watching The Circle when I was very young, and that little girl freaked me out back then.
You mean The Ring?
And it took me years before. I was like, I don't know what year The Ring came out, but I was young, and that took me a while before I was able to finish the movie because that whole scene coming out, killing you in 7 days, that freaked me out.
Ooh, World of Worlds. There's also another good,
It's really
interesting
interesting that movie. It's really interesting that The Ring also came out in Japan first, and then later on they had the American version called Ring, because the original version was called Ringu in Japan.
Oh,
Still a good movie.
Yeah,
it was
You
really
guys ever seen
good.
the?
The story is really good behind it.
You guys ever seen the Ring? The video game for the Wii.
No.
I think it only sold in Japan because I've never seen it here, but I've seen some people play it. It is
Silent Hill has some creepy monsters.
That's true. Like Triangle Head, Pyramid Head, whatever his name is. I like him.
Pyramid Head.
Me, it was the the undead nurses making noises.
Oh God!
Just stab you. Oh, that was it was so creepy.
What was the scariest thing of?
Which Silent Hill is good? 4? Is it 2 and 4 the best ones? Like 1, 2, 4 the best ones? Silent Hill.
I don't know.
Which one's
I only
1,
saw
2?
one movie.
The first movie was really good. Huh?
There is a creepy thing that I remembered. It still scares me to this day, and it's... Okay, it's a baby fetus on Resident Evil game, the newest one that came out.
Oh, Resident Evil 8.
Oh, the giant thing.
It was a big-ass, giant baby fetus that's chasing you, and it eats you.
Oh, yeah. I saw Marco.
That thing was creepy, and it was so dark.
Okay, so you're talking about Silent Hill, the movie. Okay, the one that actually came out in 06. That one was actually really good. That was a really good, like, rendition of Silent Hill. The second one that came out, though, was complete crap. Complete trash. God, I hate that movie. Oh, no.
Why does he look so surprised?
He's messing with something again.
He lost his voice. Oh,
Woo!
what?
No, he's there. He's there.
Keep going.
Later. There's plenty of movies, though.
It's fine. Am I
like,
back? Oh, it is. It came back on its
Omen.
own. Cool.
How about Omen? The Demon Boy.
Oh, God.
Or Shining, where it keeps getting seeing ghosts and goes insane because of them tempting him to kill his family. The Thing. That is my favorite horror movie. All the creatures that they used or made for that movie are all terrifying, and that gave me nightmares for a while.
Oh, wait, lost my train of thought.
Yeah. Have you guys?
You know what I'm talking about, right?
I know what you're talking about. I've seen The Thing. That's a good movie.
It is. That's such a classic horror movie.
So you know how a lot of people get scared of many things, right? So you know how everybody has a phobia. I believe everybody has a phobia.
I hate spiders.
That's arachnophobia.
I don't think.
Some people are afraid of the dark.
I am too.
As well. Really?
I don't like the dark. I've had bad nightmares and everything when I was younger with the dark, and I just never recovered from it, honestly. So at night, anytime I go to bed, I still have, unless I'm in the same room with people, don't mind sleeping in the dark. But if I'm by myself, oh my god, on my computer desk, I got red lights on. Underneath my bed, I got red lights on, and I have my good vibes sign on. It's enough light to illuminate just some things, but that's about it.
Whiplash has a nightlight when he goes to bed.
And yet you want to do a paranormal investigation. Do you realize most of that is done in the dark?
Well,
when I said when I'm with people, I don't mind it.
There's sometimes where you're going to have to separate from the group.
I'll be fine with that. You do have flashlights, don't you? I mean, you're not going to be a normal white person in a horror movie and not carry a flashlight, are you?
No, we use...
Well, I will buy a 500 million lumen flashlight to take with me.
If that makes you happy, sure.
I'm not scared of the dark. Like I mentioned the paranormal activity earlier. I mentioned I didn't believe on anything that happened in the gadget. I was so desperate for something to happen that in those long hallways that was pitch black, which with a security end the hallway, I turned everything off to make sure to make the chances of something happening, and I would just look at the camera and walk. As long as I walked towards it, I knew that I wasn't going to bump or anything, and I was in complete pitch darkness. Nothing happened. I was kind of disappointed.
You need to go to areas that are very highly in paranormal activity. That's how it works.
Okay, so the asylum I went to was rated 10 in the world, by the way.
Did you go to the highly active area?
Everywhere. I walked everywhere naked. There were naked.
You walked in there naked
in the dark.
You're attempting the 3 floors.
All of them.
Tempting to go for the good time, huh?
I'm not dealing with that. Sorry, I keep confusing words today. I'm tired.
I just want to go hunting for fun.
Are you scared of the
where I live at?
No, I'm not.
Oh, sorry, I cut you off. Okay.
No, I'm not.
I mean, where I live at, technically where I live at, Pensacola is the oldest city in America. It was founded like in the 1500s or late 1400s, one of those two. It's one of the first few cities, and then St. Augustine's like right next to us, like being founded. So there's definitely a lot of history where I live at, especially like the lighthouse we have. Apparently there was a couple families that are murdered, apparently.
Oh boy.
Yeah, we've had the ghost hunters down here before, like investigating it, and the paranormal investigators on Discovery Channel. I used to watch that stuff when I was a kid, but now I want to do it finally. I just want to experience it for myself. We could just go to a graveyard, because obviously besides an asylum, I feel like a graveyard is like the most second spookiest place you could possibly go to, because you're around a bunch of people that are buried in the ground who are not alive anymore. You feel like something would happen, right?
Yeah. Well, it depends.
I will say, so apparently graveyard wise, apparently the one in New Orleans is the most active and apparently the most dangerous to go to.
How about you, Bio? Are you scared of the dark?
Nah.
Nah.
God, that's like such a chill.
You're the only one here. I'm really sorry, Whiplash. You're the only one that's scared of the dark, which is fine. It's okay. We don't judge.
I'm not like that afraid of the dark. It's just when I'm sleeping. Like honestly, I don't mind.
You want to be comfortable. If it's just like turning on light and makes you comfortable, then what's the big deal?
But the thing is that if we take you with being gay, you do have to take something a little bit more serious. It's nothing to be excited about, honestly.
Wait, what?
It's nothing to be excited about. You have to take it a little bit serious.
What, hunting ghosts? I mean, I know.
Yes.
I'm not sitting here saying
because you're going to be in the thick of it.
Well, do you guys have? You said something about phobias. Do you guys have phobias?
Yeah,
I do have a phobia. I don't know what it's called though, but I hate bugs.
Huh. What about you, Bio?
The fear of being struck by lightning.
Really?
Oh, really?
Yeah,
At least that's
I
what
got
I can.
struck twice.
like being outside terrifies me. Being inside, I'm okay, but just like when I see lightning in the air, I get like terrified because I'm afraid. Like, and the scary part about it was even when I was at Pittsburgh, like I saw lightning struck a bridge like right there, like about like 1 or 2 miles away from me, and that was scary.
It is loud too.
Oh, it's loud. It was like freaking loud.
So you don't like bugs. You're afraid of lightning. What about you, ArcaDad?
I don't have any phobias, actually. I honestly don't. Because every time I'm scared of something, I challenge myself to not be scared of it. Which, what I did with the ghost thing, I just like watched in pitch black and like, I want to do this. Probably, there's one thing I might be scared of, and that's dying by suffocation. But it's not a phobia. I don't want it to happen.
It's kind of like drowning in water.
Yeah. And I'm a trained scuba diver too. That's the funny thing.
But anyways, I think that is today's episode. I hope you guys enjoyed today's episode. We'll be seeing you guys next week. I hope you enjoyed this Halloween special. And we might be changing a few things in the future. We ain't going to say what it is just yet, but we're going to add some more variety. What do you think about that, guys?
I think that'd be great.
Sounds good.
Variety is the spice of life, after all.
Yeah. Yeah. So we'll
Okay.
see you guys later in the next episode. You guys have an awesome Halloween. Otherwise,
care, boys.
Whiplash is going to pop you with some cheese.
Oh, not the wet cheese sound. Please don't. I hate
Sometimes I think about
Good
cheese.
night.
Sometimes I think about slapping you across the butt.
Actually,
Nope.
it's sometimes
That's where you should end it, Colton.
Cheese.